Self-love is the new sexy, the podcast devoted to helping you overcome life's most painful and stubborn challenges so you can feel great, have more energy, and live stress-free every day. To reach your full potential, simply work with the powerful spiritual principles that are readily accessible to everyone. It's easier than you think, and on today's show, W. Mark Watts is going to show you how starting with self-love is the key to joyously and harmoniously making that happen.
Hey everybody, it's W. Mark Watts. I want to say hello, welcome, and thank you for hanging out with me for another episode of Self-Love is the New Sexy. And today's episode is about the companion, the match, the mate to dreaming. So in a separate episode, I talked about dreaming, the importance of dreaming, and how mostly everything good that we do, especially on a larger scale, starts with some sort of dream, whether it be an actual dream while you're sleeping, or it could also be a daydream, a dream during the day, because in lieu of popular opinion, daydreaming is actually a very inspiring, a very important part of what we should do and allow ourselves to do and honor those daydreams as much as we honor our dreams that we have when we're asleep. So what is the companion to dreaming? It is creating a vision. Creating a vision. You know, it's almost so important, or it's almost the equivalent or the reason that we dream is so that we can create the vision. Because many times, you know, we don't get the vision, it just doesn't come to us out of the blue. You know, sometimes it does. Sometimes a vision will just come to us. But oftentimes, that real true vision comes on the tail end of a dream, because during the dream, it's almost like you see the picture. You see the movie playing. You see the video. You see it actually in motion. And sometimes you might just get stills in your dream. You might just get pictures, or you might get segments. You might not get the complete dream. So then it's so important once you have that dream that you remember it, write it down, type it into your phone, do whatever you have to do. But you remember that dream, that the gist of it, the theme of it, you know, what was the plot, what was supposed to happen, or what was being originated. Because, you know, many times in the dream, you don't get the full dream, you only get a part of it, or you get parts of it, but maybe not the complete dream. So then it's incumbent upon us, after we have that dream, to create the vision. So in that vision is what we use to make our move, to that next level. So the vision, in essence, is the plan after the dream. The vision is the plan after the dream. And again, this is top of mind for me right now, because at the time that I'm recording this, it's in the last quarter of the year, and I'm now looking forward and making plans for the upcoming year. And what I do is I go back and I think about what's been big for me. What haven't I done yet? What is that dream? What part of my dream haven't I moved forward on? And then I focus on certain aspects and I start to build my plan. So again, part of my plan is to speak on stages. And so what I'm doing now is I'm still continuing the work toward speaking on stages about my passion, about, you know, making your dreams come true, about, you know, the real essence of who we are, the spiritual essence of who we are, and how to overcome obstacles, and how to go with the flow, and how to be yourself. Those are the things that I will be speaking on stages about, because that's my passion. And so now what I'm developing is the next part of my plan. So another aspect of my plan, or one part of my plan, is to move into video. And I've done some video in the past and on YouTube. And again, it's more of my practice. It's more of my just the work. I've got to put in more work. I've got to develop this idea, and I got to develop the dream. And so in doing that, that's my plan. The vision is, how do I want to present myself? What am I comfortable doing? What do I enjoy doing live or on video? And so now part of my plan is how do I flesh out? How do I start practicing? What types of topics, how does that whole platform work for me? Because even though I've done it in the past, it's kind of new for me now, because I've kind of gone away from it, doing it consistently for a while, basically because I didn't really know what else I wanted to do with it. And so now I have to sit down, and I'm in that stage of planning. What do I want that next phase to look like? How do I want to deliver that content on video? And then ultimately, the next goal being, how do I want to deliver that content on stages or live and in person? So that, again, all started from a dream that I had, years ago, really. But then they started to develop even more once I got serious about deciding what I wanted to do with my life professionally, and what really lights my fire, like what really gets me excited, and what challenges do I really want to take on, and what do I really enjoy, most importantly. Like, what is it that I really would enjoy doing if I had the opportunity to do anything that that's possible. Anything that I can think of, dream of, what would I want to do? And that's one thing that I really would like to do. I've done it sporadically in smaller increments, smaller stages throughout my life, throughout my career. I've done it. And every time that I've done it, there's something that really feels good about it, really lights me up. And so I know that it's something that I want to do. So I'm going to keep today's podcast episode, pretty short and to the point. And as I always do, as I always like to wrap up, I want to invite you to think about your dreams, either the daydreams or the night, or the dreams you have when you're napping or sleeping overnight. What types of recurring dreams, what types of dreams that really get your attention, what types of dreams are super clear, almost like you're there. We all have those dreams, like you're really in it. What are those dreams for you? What's really important to you? What really sticks with you? What really motivates, inspires you? What really makes you feel like $1 million or $1 billion? What makes you, what of your dreams, what elements of your dreams or your life, your past experiences really makes you feel wonderful, sets your heart afire, makes you feel totally at peace, makes you smile, and also helps you serve your purpose, your mission, your goals. What is that dream or dreams? Take that, write it out, put it in your phone, and then start to develop your vision. Make your plan. What's the vision? Make sure it's crystal clear. Get a really clear picture of where you want to go. See it in color. Watch it play out. Definitely see yourself actively in the middle of that vision. And then make that plan. And, be real kind and gentle with yourself, because I know for me, many times I would get bogged down in creating the plan because I wanted to create the whole plan. And so then I would get discouraged because I didn't have the whole plan. Most times we don't get the whole plan. So don't worry about planning everything out. If you don't get it, if it doesn't come to you, don't get it. Don't worry about it. But you can get the first step, or the first and second step, or the first, second, and third step. If that's all you get, that's all you need right now. Jot that down, write that down, and start to look at it. Start to really see it every single day. And most importantly is take action on it. Whatever you have, whatever is yours to do, start taking action on your vision, because that's how it will happen. Is you have to visualize it every day, make it very vivid and clear, see yourself actively participating in it, see those things happening for you, and then take that action, whatever that first step, second step, third step is. So for me, one of them is to network more. Another one is to become more involved in my college alumni association. Another one is to really become more active in my community, in the things that I do, in volunteering. And then another one is to really step up the pace on my projects, which my main project now is creating a space, a plan for video for me, creating videos. So those are my steps. What are the steps for you? What's your vision? And then what are the next steps that you are going to take to make your vision real? Because we get the dream, we have to create the vision, we have to take action, we have to see it every single day. When we see that vision every single day, we think about it every single day, and we take that action, before you know it, it starts to become real. So I'm going to be leaving on that. It's been a pleasure being here with you as always. Let me know what you think about the episode wherever you find me. Send me a note or leave me a comment. Let me know what your vision is and what steps you are taking to move to make your vision real. All right, everybody, be good. I'll talk with you again very soon. Bye now.
You've been listening to Self-Love is the New Sexy with W. Mark Watts. If you enjoyed today's show, be sure to tell a friend. Also, make sure you never miss an episode by subscribing to our show on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher Radio, or wherever you listen to podcasts.